Hey, happy Friday, lifers. This is Tom. This is a LiferLive stream built for our YouTube channel on Small Scale Life. So I'm just driving, heading out. It's been a great week over on the east side of Wisconsin. And just wanted to do a little live stream. It's actually not a live stream, it's just a YouTube video, but I call it LiferLive. It's what we do, and just going to be talking here for a while as I drive along. Hope you had a great week and just wanted to check in. Life is good. Life is real good. It is day 12 of the Whole30 Challenge, and I am feeling great. I put up a live video in the Small Scale Life Facebook group, and just watched it again, and woo! I had a lot of energy, and that's right. I mean, if you look at the Whole30 Timeline, there's a post out there called Whole30 Timeline. And about day 12, it starts to come together, and you've gotten all that junk out of your system, and now you are getting the benefits from this thing, and it's a lot of energy. I feel like I got a battery pack strapped to my back, and it's really good. I feel really damn good. So yeah, maybe there's something to this. I thought Julie and these others that were doing it were just full of it. But man, I'm feeling like $1 million. Like I can do anything. It's tiger blood time. But no, I'm feeling really good, and that's kind of cool. It's really cool, actually. So we'll see where this takes us. So heading west, heading back home. It's been a long week. It's been a good week. Had a great post describing what is Whole30. So if you haven't checked that out, you really should go over to smallscalelife.com. and look for what is Whole30, resetting your body and mind. And it really does reset your body and mind, because you're getting rid of all these things that we eat every day that is engineered to make us, engineered really to sell more crap. How's that for you, right? Because, think about it. Look at a bag of Doritos, look at a bag of Cheetos, look at diet sodas, energy drinks. All these things are engineered to do one thing: to sell more of it, right? I mean, your body gets kind of hooked on this stuff, and then you don't sit down and just have one Cheeto or one chip. And if you do, good on you. You're a much better person than I am. But man, when I get into chips, when I get into Diet Dew or something, I've got to have more. And even sunflower seeds, to some extent, when I start eating sunflower seeds, it's just like bloop, 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 bloop. You just don't eat one sunflower seed. You eat like a handful. And, sunflower seeds is a Whole30 approved thing, but Cheetos, Doritos, Taco Bell, fast food, diet sodas, energy drinks, Monster, Bang, whatever you're drinking, that is not. Alcohol is not. So, these things are engineered to work with our bodies to get you to consume more. Sorry, that's the way it is. Sugar, oh my gosh. So sugar is in everything. I was looking at labels this week as we were doing our grocery shopping, and I was looking at stuff in our pantry, and I'm just looking at like ranch salad dressing. Like sugar is right up there, right after the buttermilk. Or salad, like vinaigrette salad dressing. I was looking at that. Guess what's in there? Sugar. Think of your sodas or your pops, right? Coke. I mean, it's all sugar, high fructose corn syrup. All this stuff. And what are we doing? We're eating it and drinking it by the bag and the gallon. And maybe that's not what we're supposed to be doing. No, I know it's not what we're supposed to be doing. You'll balloon up and be 300 pounds before you know it. So ask me how I know. But, I'm feeling good. Things are good. Check out that post and podcast on Small Scale Life. I really encourage you to. Do your research. Think about it. Do some reading. Maybe this Whole30 thing would be for you. Maybe it's not. Maybe a paleo diet is for you. Maybe not. Maybe some people react better to keto. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just full of it. I don't know. You have to find out for yourself. So check that out. And it's not for everybody. Maybe it's not for you. That's cool. There's rules. You have to follow rules. So if you're a rule breaker or a contrarian or a rule breaker, it might not be for you. So, check that out. See what you think. I can tell you at day 12, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really great and really happy with how things are going. So I haven't stepped on a scale. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. And that's one of the rules too, is no stepping on the scale. So don't even try. Don't even ask. I won't even tell you because I don't even know. But check that out on smallscalelife.com. So I'm driving along, doing a lot of thinking. I'm in, I'm heading along on Highway 29 near Pulaski. I have some relatives up there in Pulaski, but distant relatives anyway. But it is really amazing to me. You get out, and if I could figure out, I don't think I can on this video, I'd flip it around and show you what I'm looking at, but it's rural out here. Lots of farms, well kept up farms, just small town, clean country living. And man, this just appeals to me. It makes me say I am home, and it's really interesting. Yes, there's development going on around Green Bay. There's a lot of development going on at Lambeau Field. They took down a mall and they're putting in all kinds of things there, really building that up. It's really going to be a really nice showpiece with restaurants and hotels and all that good stuff. But here, this really speaks to me. Small farms dotting the landscape, stands of trees, hills. This works. I could move in to any one of these places, little lakes, little ponds, just old schoolhouses, one-room schoolhouses, small little white churches. This speaks to my biospirit. This speaks to my nature. This speaks to me. And maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're an urban person. Maybe you love the hub and drub and the hustle and bustle of the city. That's cool. It's just not for me. I like this slower pace. A little slow down. And life is what you make of it. I mean, I know plenty of rural people that are running around like chickens with their heads cut off. But there is a stage where you go, man, I just want to drink this in for a while and savor it and enjoy it. And that's every time I come out to a rural spot, that's how I feel. And it just speaks to my like I said, it speaks to my biospirit. I think my ancestors, I know my ancestors in Poland, Czechoslovakia, they were farmers and they lived out in the countryside, and they were in Czechoslovakia, they were shepherds, and that's what they did. So, we had some nobility back there too, but that's the castle knights and all that kind of stuff. But I just love this stuff. I really do. And growing up, I never thought I would like the farm stuff. I went into civil engineering. The civil engineering, it's roads, it's bridges, sewer treatment plants, water treatment plants, buildings. You're building something. And this is like, rural stuff is almost like the opposite of that, I don't want development to come out here because it's pristine, it's nice, it speaks to my biospirit. I don't want it all developed. I don't want a concrete jungle out here. And I've heard people say, oh, well, the United States is so huge, you have all that land, you could fit billions of people in there. But I don't want that. These places feed the world. We have beautiful places here, and you want to keep it nice. You don't want to have a person on every square inch. That just, if you want that, go to the urban area. You can go to New York City. You can go there, go to LA. Those places are just chock full of people, but that brings problems as well. So this speaks to me. This is what I like. I like seeing the deer and the turkeys. I like counting the eagles. It's amazing how many eagles I see as I'm driving along. I saw one the other day, and I'll have to put it up here as a picture at the end of this little stream. And he or she was just right by the road, let me take some pictures. I mean, I was in my car. There was no threat there, but just, oh man, I've just come up over a little hill, and it's just beautiful. Dang. Yeah. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and I just would love to be out here. Yeah, we really would. But the eagle just let me take pictures, and I love seeing that stuff. I like seeing the hawks, all the hawks. When I was a kid, we didn't see that stuff. Seeing an eagle was rare, and you never saw hawks or anything like that. And now you see them all over the place. Even in the urban areas, you see eagles and hawks, and it's amazing. I remember I would fly into Omaha to work with Union Pacific, and there was a lake right by the airport in Council Bluffs, and we'd come in and I'd get in the taxi cab and we'd drive over, and I would just look over this little lake that's right by the airport, and there was tons of eagles, especially this time of year, because they were migrating south and the lake still had open water, so they would just all be in the trees, and it was pretty amazing. It's kind of like going along the Mississippi River down by Wabasha. The river doesn't freeze there, and the eagles just stack up like cordwood. There's 30, 40, 50 eagles right there fishing and cohabitating together, and you know that they are very territorial, and they will spread out, and they have their territories, and they'll fight over food if they're too close. But in the tough times, they all come together. Cardinals are the same way. In the winter months, they'll all group together. Male cardinals will actually be together, and they'll share food and be together. But man, when it is spring and it's mating season, they get very territorial. It's really interesting how that happens. So there's things you notice in nature, right? Nature can teach us a lot. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just talking about rural stuff, I guess. But yeah, so it's Valentine's Day. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoy it. There really is no point to this stream. It's just musings, Tom's musings, as I drive along and observe beautiful farms. And man, I should really take a picture of that one. That is really cool. If I could turn around. Yeah, I got to take a picture of that one. I think it's like a barn from 1857. It's really pretty sweet. And that's the thing, when you see things, sometimes you just have to sit and enjoy it for a second and take a picture. But yeah, so Valentine's Day. Hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Make sure you get out and do something fun. Make sure you enjoy it with your significant other, whoever that is, and enjoy the moment. We're only on this earth for a short time, and you really have to drink it all in, savor the moment, and just enjoy each other. And I know sometimes life is hard. Life can get really tough, and you've got to be there for each other through tough times. It's what those vow things were all about. So, and I'm not lecturing. I mean, we've been through tough times and had stuff and things happen, but take every day to appreciate your significant other, and just work together. It's like I told my brother at his wedding, be like a twig on the shoulders of a mighty stream. Sometimes you got to go with the flow. Sometimes you got to stand and fight it. Sometimes you have to work together. Every time you have to work together. You are a team, so make sure you act that way. But yeah, enough lecturing. It is a gorgeous day, beautiful day for a drive. That cool barn is about 5 miles back now. Shoot. A lot of cool barns out there, though. Anywho, I hope you have a great weekend. This is Tom from Small Scale Life. Remember to learn to grow, be a little better every day. Come back to Small Scale Life, check in. We're always talking about simple living, intentional living, being intentional, getting rid of your junk, and getting yourself out of debt, being financially free. That's financial freedom, right? You can have a lot of freedom if you're not a debt slave. So make sure you get out of debt. Build up some emergency funds. Also talking about wellness, getting yourself healthy. If you are healthy and you have no debt, you rule the world, because you can do whatever you wish. You have a lot of flexibility and freedom when you are not sick. You're in shape. You have no debt, and you can do what you want. So. Think about it. You can live very simply and not be stressed out if you have no debt. And get rid of your extra stuff that you don't need, because it's just weighing you down. So, also a little homesteading, right? Gardening, that's the gardening stuff. We talk about that, and recipes, and a little bit of that there. So it's all good. So hope you have a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. Sorry to lecture a little bit, but I'm just thoughts as I drive. Take care, everybody. We'll see you real soon. Bye.